Hey guys, I'm gonna make this video really quick to just kind of go over my highlights, and I'm just gonna go over the extra shots I made for this weekend round. I'm not gonna go in detail and do every shot, but little quick breakdown. I needed a 33 to win actually. If I would have shot anywhere from a 30 to a 32, I would have been in second. Well, actually, right now, that was when I was playing. Right now, if I needed a 32 for second and a 31 would have got me in third. But I actually came in pretty clutch at the end. I was really worried. I didn't think I was going to be able to pull it off after I missed hole four. I went too far up on the drive and then had to do a wedge shot, and I ended up over adjusting it. But in hole 8, I missed because of a great ball and ended up going into the rough. But here, let's go dive into it and start breaking this down. All right, so here's hole 1. Started out really strong, and I have all the full videos for you guys too. So I used a little less than 3 backspin here and full left spin with the rock, and then I'm aiming 1 square to the right of the hole. See, I'm aiming 1 square right, because I know it's going to push it about 1 cup for every 3 miles per hour of wind. And then I adjust the 8.1. And because I'm aiming in that bunker, I actually moved it a little bit further up, because I knew was going to hit further back. And then it rolls perfectly on the green and hits dead center in the pin. So, started out with a hole in one there. Hole 2, I don't have the actual replay. For some reason, it didn't record, but I ended up rolling out of the rough barely and had an easy wedge shot. So I made that one. And now going into hole 3. Let's see. Or hole 3, I didn't do anything special yet. So we're going to go right into hole 4 here. For the drive, I'm doing full topspin with Apox 6. And I'm using a Kingmaker here for less wind, and I don't need to use a Titan, because I actually do not want to get into wedge range. I'd rather be taking a mid-distance thorn shot. It's what I'm more comfortable with. So that's what I'm going for here. And I line up 1 ring to the right of that bunker. And I actually could have curled more, hit an intentional and great shot, because it's better to be further over left, because then you're more downwind. So here we go for my thorn shot. 7.1 wind, and we're at minimum distance, so we're only adjusting 50% of the wind here. So we're only going to be adjusting for like a 3.6 wind. So a little bit less than 2 full rings. And I'm aiming on the left side of the cup here a little bit. See, I moved it about 1 cup, so I'm aiming kind of on the left side of the cup. And then I adjust for the 3.6. Kind of running out of time. I couldn't grab the ball there for a second. And then I got it to drop. Hole 5, I didn't do anything special. No, hole 6. I was really fortunate. I actually hit both of these on the front and back 9. Both of these par 3s, 6 and 7. And I played it the same way each time. And I actually want to give a shout out to one of my new friends, Adam Eichhorst. He's the one who showed me both of these videos and helped me with these holes. And without him, I probably wouldn't have made these. So thanks a lot for that, buddy. So I'm using close to 6 right spin and 2 back spin, like a little less on each. And I'm aiming right to the right of that bunker. And I'm always adjusting about one ring less. So this is a 7.6 mile per hour wind, and I only adjusted for 7 here. In my opening round, I was aiming too far up, and that's why I hit the rough both times. You want to aim right in that tree shadow, basically. Where it's really thin, that's where I'd say you want your aim to be. Because you're going to hit further up than you're aiming. I actually thought there was a chance I was going to miss that because I want the second bounce to be hitting the fringe, not the green. But it still went into that channel and just fed right to it. Okay, why are we going backwards? Alright, hole 7. I'm also using the rock. And you can do these with the quarterback as well. But I just prefer the rock. Hold on. I'm at work right now and I gotta go do something. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Would you believe it? I actually have to do work. Alright, so this hole, I am doing 4 top spin and as much right spin as I can with that. And like I said, you can do this with the quarterback as well, but I just prefer using the rock for some reason. And you aim, see that little shadow of a curve? You aim kind of right where that's beginning. Just look at where my aim point is. And then for this 9.1 mile per hour, I always adjust close to a ring extra. And then I add the tiniest bit of overpower, doing about a half a ball curl. And as you can see, my iPad kind of lagged right there, and I hit great because of it. But it still worked out, and then I got that perfect roll. And you want to be going on to the green where I did, like on that second half. I thought there was a chance I was going to maybe miss this one right, but it just snuck into the hole there. Alright, here was my first screw up on hole 8. Like I said, my iPad was lagging, and then I got lag on this hole too, unfortunately, when I went to shoot. But I'm doing the same setup I was in my opening round, about close to 6 top spin and 2 or 3 right spin. Aiming right at the edge of the rough. And then I'm adjusting 1 to 1, so 7.9, I'm adjusting that accordingly. Yeah, you can see how it's starting to lag and skip. Then I hit great, and I just missed the rough. I really was beating myself up about this one. I don't think anyone's ever shot a perfect set of 9 where they didn't get a birdie. And I was well on my way to doing it, and I just put way too much pressure on myself with that one. Thinking about that. And then this shot, I was hoping I could save it. Really easy chip in, just have to hit perfect, and I end up great balling it to the right. As you'll see right here. Yeah, I hit great right and just miss it to the right. So there's my first birdie this round. Hole 9, I'm playing the drive the same way as I did in the opening. 5 top spin and full right spin. And you adjust 133% here. And you'll see, here's the adjustment. So 7.8, I'm adjusting like 10.5. And then about a ball's worth of curl. I could have actually curled this one a little more right. Because if I would have hit great left there, I could have been in trouble. And I went perfectly where I wanted to. Alright, now this approach shot, I'm not using any top spin, I'm using full right spin. And I'm trying to just kind of envision it going into the hole. And for some reason here, I over-adjusted a little bit because I was worried about hitting the rough. So I think I adjusted close to like a 9.5 mile per hour wind. Yeah, I adjusted an extra .7. And if I didn't do that extra adjustment, I might have made it. Because you'll see I would have been good. I wouldn't have hit the rough. And you'll see I just miss it to the right. Like, barely. So that was a really close albatross. Alright, now we're going to dive into the back nine. So I shot a 17 front nine. Alright, now we're diving into the back. So I'm doing about the same setup. Close to 3 backspin and as much left spin as I can. And then I'm aiming the same exact way. 1 cup to the right. And then adjusting for the 7.8 wind. And this one I had the line perfect again, but I just stopped short. I wasn't playing it far enough up, and I can see that now with how far back I hid in the rough. But I had the line perfect. It would have gone in the hole if it just had a little bit further up. I would have been good. Or if I used like 2.5 backspin instead of 2.75. Okay, going into hole 2. I got a pure side wind here, and I was kind of worried about overshooting and going into the rough. Because I know that when you have a pure side wind or a little bit of tailwind on this shot, your ball is not going to get caught up in the rough, and it's actually going to roll through pretty good. But then I kind of talked myself into just fully overpowering because I didn't want to mess with underpowering it a little and ending up going short. But you'll see I end up going long. Well, that was weird. It lagged. But perfect ball, and then I saw that zoomed out camera and I was like, oh no. I got lucky there though, and I hit that fairway lip and it actually slowed my ball down. So I got really lucky there. And here I was doing full topspin, but I was getting a flashing ball guide there, so I moved it up a little and took off the topspin. Because whenever you have a flashing ball guide, you do not want to take that shot. Because more often than not, it seems like you'll get the flashy part where it'll come up short. So here I'm just aiming a little bit right of the pin. And yes, I will zoom in and do this adjustment in a tournament. I do not care. I'm adjusting 25% of the wind there. 10-yard shot, I do 25%. And I don't know why it's lagging again and cutting out. But I did hit that eagle. Hole 3, well, here's my shot on hole 3. I just went to it perfectly. I really was sucking at this hole bad. You can see I missed it pretty bad left. And I just could never get that adjustment down for some reason, so I am not the person to talk to about hole 3. Alright, here we go. Hole 4. I got about the same wind, so I'm playing the drive the same way I did last time, but I'm curling a little more left this time because I remembered where I ended up last time, and I didn't want to be as far right. And somehow I got a really good bounce right there off that drive, and I ended up going way further up into wedge range, and I did not want to be in wedge because I've been doing the thorn shot all week in master and an expert. And I just knew I wasn't as comfortable with the wedge shot. And here I see what I did wrong. I should have been adjusting only 75% here, but instead I adjusted the full adjustment. And I moved it too many cups, I think. Well, yeah, I'm aiming right on the outside edge of the cup. But I should have been adjusting for 6 here, and I adjusted for 8. I don't know why this keeps happening. Yeah, but I adjusted for 8 there. And you'll see I just miss it. Hole 5, I didn't do anything special. I got the eagle there. Alright, going into hole 9. Or not hole 9, I'm sorry. Hole 15 on hole 6 on the back. I'm going to be playing it the same exact way I did on the front. If I can ever get it to fast forward. Close to 6 right spin and 2 back spin. I do like 5.75 and like 1.75, like a little bit of hair off of both. And then as you see that tree shadow, I'm aiming right about in the middle of it. And like the orange ring touching the bunker, if you want to be exact where I'm aiming. And then here I think I adjust 1 ring less, we'll see. Come on. I don't know why it keeps doing that, guys. Yeah, I adjusted 1 ring less, so 6.8 there. No curl at all. And this one hits, this is how I wanted the first shot to go. See, I actually hit further back, so I got a better bounce. Oh, I actually did still hit the green. I know this shot will go in, though, if you hit the fringe, but it still worked out. I hit the green right there. And it just hits that channel perfectly. Just remember that spin combo. And as long as you hit a perfect ball, it should go in perfectly like that. Alright, now hole 7, I'm playing the same exact way I did last time. 4 top spin and as much right spin as I could. And I'm going to be aiming in the same spot. So the ball guide's going to look just like this. Like I'm toying around with it to see where I want to aim. So it'll look just like that. And I know this headwind's going to compress it a little. And let's see what I adjust for this 7.6. See, I adjusted about 1 ring more, so 8.6, and then I'm doing the same amount of curl and I'm adding the slightest overpower. I don't know why it keeps freezing like this, guys, I'm sorry. Yeah, and then I add the slightest bit of overpower. And this time I hit a perfect. Same exact path, went on the green in the same spot, and I already could tell this was going in by the camera angle. When you have this zoomed out camera angle, when it's following the ball in a weird way like that, it'll, well, I can't say it'll always be a hole-in-one, but it'll either be a hole-in-one or it'll be really close. Alright, now going into hole 8. Was that my shot? No, that wasn't my shot. Hole 8, I wanted to play this one safe because at this point, all I need to do is finish eagle, eagle, and I got first. Alright, hold on. Yeah, so, as I was saying, I needed to play this one safe, and I'm playing it the same way. Close to 6 top spin and 3 right spin, and this time I'm playing it further back in the rough, just in case if I hit great left. And at this point, I'm really feeling the pressure, and I'm just telling myself, don't hit great left, don't hit great left. But in a way, I'd rather hit great left than great right, because if I hit great right, I'll be in the bunker. And I'm curling a little bit right, just because last time, I know if I do hit great left, I want to make sure I hit the rough. So, see, I played it a little bit further back, plus that extra curl actually saved me there. So, I ended up rolling onto the green and getting an easy putt for eagle. And then hole 9, or 18, I played it the same way, you know, just same amount of curl about, same top spin and side spin combo, like 5 top and full right spin. And played up perfectly how I wanted to, and then the approach shot I don't think I got close this time, but here, we'll just watch it anyways. Full right side spin. And I'm using the top spin to try and line it up more, and then I'm going to cut the top spin out. I think I did use a little bit of top spin just because I wanted to make damn sure that I clear this rough. I do not want any stupid mistakes happening and ending up with a birdie. So I just play it safe. Man, I ended up hitting that perfect. I was surprised. I was actually missing right on this hole more than left, which normally you always miss this hole going left. But there you have it, guys. Ended up finishing that with an eagle. So here's my scorecard again. 15 eagles and 3 birdies. And not a single albatross in a 33. 5 out of 6 hole-in-ones. This is my highest score to date. I'm really happy with it. 33 is amazing, especially considering all the hole-in-ones I hit, and I was just really playing good yesterday. My master round, I ended up shooting a 32, and both of these I'm really happy with. As it stands right now in master, I'm going to be getting a second place. But there's still a few amazing players left who could knock me down that have tiebreaker on me, so we'll see how that goes. I think I should be holding this first place down. I mean, as you guys know, I shot a 26 in the opener, though, so a lot of people do have tiebreaker on me. So we'll see what happens, and if you haven't played your weekend round yet, hopefully this video will help you guys, especially with hole 6 and 7. I feel like those lines are really solid. And like I said, I really got to thank my friend Adam for helping me out with those holes. Without him, it probably wouldn't have happened. Alright, I'll catch you guys all later. Thank you for watching. Bye.